Welcome to the Daily Market Recap. Today is Wednesday, August 19, 2026. Wall Street caught a sweet second wind today as stocks marched higher across the board. Treasury yields pulled back after the government announced expanded liquidity buybacks, giving equity valuations some much-needed breathing room. Investors happily grabbed the risk-on baton and ran with it, keeping the bulls firmly in the driver's seat. Healthcare and technology snatched the crown today, leading the broad market rally with serious style. On the flip side, energy and real estate took a subtle backseat as bond market volatility cooled off. Broad-based market breadth showed 8 out of 11 S&P sectors comfortably sitting in green territory. Checking our market temperature, the Fear and Greed Index sits at a comfortable 56. That means we are floating right in greed territory. Investors aren't wildly euphoric just yet, but optimism is definitely cooking as folks quietly buy the dips without going completely rogue. Uncle Sam came through with a major market catalyst. The U.S. Treasury announced plans to expand its liquidity support buyback operations for longer-dated bonds. That news immediately pulled 10-year and 30-year yields down from their recent highs, handing equity markets the exact rate relief investors were praying for. Cooling inflation is absolute music to Wall Street's ears. The latest CPI report came in right on target, with core inflation dropping to its lowest 3-month annualized pace in months. Moderating shelter costs gave the Federal Reserve plenty of breathing room to maintain a patient, market-friendly monetary stance. Biotech stocks had an absolute banner day. Moderna and Merck sent shockwaves across the healthcare sector after reporting stellar Phase 3 trial results for their personalized mRNA cancer therapy. The news sparked a massive post-pandemic high for the biotech space, lifting genomic and AI drug discovery peers along with it. Moderna shot off like a rocket, skyrocketing over 20% thanks to that groundbreaking Phase 3 skin cancer trial win alongside Merck. Investors are hyped about the commercial future of mRNA oncology. It turns out mRNA isn't just a pandemic wonder. It's a multi-billion-dollar cancer-fighting juggernaut. Tempus AI joined the party, ripping higher as AI-driven healthcare precision tools caught fire. Riding the coattails of the broader biotech surge, investors flooded into TEM. Their cutting-edge data analytics platform is fast becoming the go-to AI backbone for next-generation clinical diagnostics and personalized medicine pipelines. Twist Bioscience was on absolute fire today. Shares exploded higher after major AI research labs selected TWST as an independent evaluator for advanced protein design projects. Synthetic DNA is officially meeting artificial intelligence, and Twist is sitting right at the epicenter of this massive technological convergence. Over in the penalty box, Air Test Systems took a brutal hit, sinking double digits after an insane parabolic run over recent months. Heavy insider selling and short-term profit-taking finally caught up with the semi-cap stock. Turns out even the highest-flying tech darlings have to stop for air. Fastly lived up to its name today. Falling fast, the edge cloud provider tumbled as analysts flagged stiff competition in content delivery and margin pressures. Despite broader tech strength, investors dumped FSLY in search of clearer profitability paths and faster top-line growth elsewhere in software. AXT Inc. closed out the losers list, slumping under heavy selling pressure. The semiconductor substrate maker got pinched by sector rotation within small-cap chips and supply chain adjustments. When chip equipment takes a breather, raw substrate suppliers often feel the squeeze first. Looking at the charts, SPY is looking ridiculously athletic. The S&P ETF pushed right past major pivot resistance at $768 and is knocking on the door of $772 once. If the bulls keep this momentum, $775 is the next target on any quick pullback. Solid floor support sits down at $765. The tech titan QQQ is flexing hard, comfortably holding above its 20-day moving average. Immediate resistance sits near $585, where sellers previously popped up. If tech breaks above $588, clear skies await. Primary downside support rests firmly at $576, a level bulls have defended relentlessly. Small caps had a solid bounce, with IWM reclaiming key ground. The index ETF is testing resistance near $235. A breakout above $238 opens the floodgates for a rally toward $242. If small caps lose steam, watch for strong buyer demand waiting around the $229 support shelf. Flipping over to crypto, Bitcoin is consolidating like a boss right near $108,000. Bulls are fiercely defending support at $105,000, while resistance remains locked at $112,000. A breakout above $112K could send shockwaves through the market and ignite the next leg toward brand new all-time highs. Ethereum is flexing its muscles too, holding firmly above $4,200. On-chain activity and layer 2 scaling metrics look super healthy. Key resistance sits right at $4,500, while solid buyer support is waiting around $4,000. As long as ETH holds 4K, the broader smart contract ecosystem remains extremely bullish. Altcoins are showing serious signs of life. Total altcoin market cap is churning upward as capital rotates out of mega caps and into high beta DeFi and AI-linked tokens. Solana and select layer ones are leading the charge, hinting that an altcoin spring might be brewing under the surface. Bottom line, market sentiment is firmly bullish, backed by easing bond yields, soft landing inflation data, and massive biotech sparks. While short-term pullbacks are always on the table, the path of least resistance still points higher as buyers step up on every minor dip. Looking ahead to tomorrow, keep your eyes peeled for initial jobless claims and regional Fed manufacturing indices. We also have a wave of retail earnings hitting the tape before the bell. Any surprise in rate expectations or consumer health could spark intraday fireworks. That wraps up today's market breakdown. If you want to stay ahead of Wall Street every single day, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Drop your top stock pick in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow.